All right, and we're back. This is episode 147 of the Taproom podcast, and I'm your host, Mike. What up, what up, what up? I'm out here in Kansas. Came to visit my mom for Thanksgiving. It's been a great time. Man, it's been pretty chilly, but great. Prepping for next week. But this episode is with my boys, Mitch McDuff and A. Salazar at Synth Beer Co. out in Costa Mesa. It's off of Randolph and Baker. Man, what great dudes. I've known Mitch for some time, even going all the way back to Lost Winds. He was just always a super nice guy, so I'm so glad that, he's out there doing his thing. And A-Max, it was meeting him, and he's like, what a sweetheart. Just really, awesome person, and it was great, having some beers with them and them sharing their stories and just hearing, when all of this became, even just a thought in their head. So I was super stoked. I'm super grateful. Max, or A-Max, or called Laser, Laser and Mitch, man. I am just truly grateful. Thank you guys so much. I got to get over there again soon. Life's been crazy busy. But yeah, there's a lot going on. But yeah, I'm out here in Kansas, like I said, out here visiting. Had a great Thanksgiving. Got to watch some football. Got to do a little shopping. And it's just great spending time with my mom. I don't get to do that as often as I would like to. So I'm glad we got to do this. Let's see. So what I was going to do a lead-in for this episode, because me and Mitch, we were talking about it towards the end of the episode, how much we both love the game NHL HITS, because it is easily one of my favorite games of sports, probably my favorite sports game of all time, for sure. But that game was just amazing. It had an amazing soundtrack. But there's a part, or it's like a cutscene part, where there's the voice or the narrator kind of behind the whole thing. He's like, welcome to the greatest show on ice, or something like that, And I'm super stoked. So I guess you could say kindred spirits, right? Yeah, Mitch it was just super fun, because I got to geek out about NHL HITS. So I was going to add that part, but I could not for the life of me find clips of it. I should have just cut the audio from the game I have, but I just wasn't able to, didn't have the time. But man, you guys got to get over to Synth. The beers are great. Honestly, the vibes too, though. The way, decorated, the way it was decorated, obviously they have a cool patio. It used to be Gun Whale. But you got to get down there. The stout was great. Their hazy was awesome. I had their West Coast. They were all delicious. I can't say enough good things. Let's see. I said, college football this weekend. Next week, man. Next week's the week. I will be going to Green Bay. And I'm supposed to freeze, I guess. I think they said the high, is 25, and it's supposed to snow. So I loaded up on all my gear. Got a winter jacket, got some thermal leggings, got all the stuff ready to go. So I'm stoked. But yeah, I'm actually recording today over at Boulevard Brewing out here in Kansas. That's the biggest brewery out here. But you know what I wanted to mention? I got to try one of them. Is called Cinder Block Block IPA from Cinder Block Brewing. Man, it was like a West Coast style IPA. So good. And then I had another one called, I don't know if it's Jocko Juice or Joko Juice. It was a hazy IPA yesterday as well. I got a 4-pack. There's a craft beer liquor store that's right next to my mom's house now, which is great, because there was never one when I would come before. So man, they were both phenomenal. So I'm super stoked to go over there. Quinn, the guy I'm talking to, is a 7-time medalist. So it's going to be, I honestly just can't wait. And shout out to Cody Sherwood for setting it all up, man. All right, well, I'm going to shut up because I got to get in the shower and get ready and get out of here. So hope you guys enjoy the episode with Mitch and A-Max. Like I said, great people, and just talking to you guys again, thank you so much. You guys are the reason why I love this industry. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned for the outro. All right, guys, we're back in the tap room, and I'm your host, Mike, and I have two very special guests on the show today. I have Mitch McDuff, also AKA Mitch McDuck of Synth Beer Co, and also A. Salazar of Synth Beer Co out in Costa Mesa. It's off of Randolph and Baker. What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
What's up, my man?
I forgot about the Mitch McDuff. Or Mitch McDuck.
Mitch McDuck is good.
It's all coming back to me now.
That's great.
It's all coming back after that long afternoon at Villains? Because I say it was like a 2.5 hour episode.
It was long.
Yeah.
It was
Classic.
There was some whiskey drinking. There was
no whiskey this time, dude.
a lot of beers. A lot of food. I remember too. From what I don't remember a whole lot about that day, but I remember it was fun.
Nailed it.
No, but man, so you guys just opened up the spot, right? Open in
Yes.
September. You tell us the story. How did it all come together?
Yeah, about 4 or so years ago, Mitch decided to take a sabbatical from his head brewer position over Green Cheek. And I was starting to toy with the idea of creating my own kind of entity. And I approached Mitch and be like, hey, bud, like, what would you want? Get something started. And I had a pretty like specific idea of what I wanted. And Mitch is like, that's cool.
Okay.
But what if we did a whole bunch of stuff? And what if we tried a variety of things? And that began the journey of trying to figure out what the thing was going to be by virtue of what we didn't want to do. You know, just like a bunch of different stuff and just a good like year and a half of just like dreaming and figuring out how we'd want to like represent ourselves and what it could be and all that other stuff. And then, we decided on some core elements and kind of just got to work.
Okay.
For the next few years past that. Like it took us like a year and a half to figure out what the name was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was like left there. And to be clear, Evan he's the one that does, he's very much in charge. I don't want to say like, head brewer or whatever, but like
Sure.
that's Evan's program. But left there. And it was like, I knew that I wanted to like start a brewery. It's like, that was the reason I left. It was like, all right, I'm going to go out on my own, do my own thing. And then, took a little sabbatical to just like, all right, before I like leave this position where I had a good amount of responsibility over there. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to propose. I'm going to start a family. I'm going to start a business. I was like, let's just take a year or two and go back to bartending for a second here.
Yeah.
Take a sabbatical. And that's when Max came to me. And dude, that first like year and a half, it was like we didn't talk about how do we actually get this thing done. It was just, all right, what's the dream? What's the vision? What would be worth like going through this process of like actually starting a business?
Of course.
Yeah.
And so, we came up with some, I don't know, stuff we were excited about. Eventually the name found us. And then, we spent the next like, 2 years being like, okay, so wait, how do we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. We figured out the fun part, but how, I don't know. I've never started a brewery before. Never started a business before. How do we do this?
And LLCs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
What
all I
is
do
an
is start an
LLC?
LLC. I'm good. Okay, cool. Got it.
Great.
Wait, what's a business plan?
Yeah.
Done.
First thing on the agenda, LLC. Second thing on the agenda, dishwasher.
Step 3, prop.
There it is. Yeah.
Somewhere in there Googling how to make business plan. Enter.
There it is.
We didn't have AI back then, man.
Nope.
So we had to actually write the thing.
Oh, but that's awesome. So, I mean, like you guys put it all together. And now, so you guys, technically started out in, you said July? June?
Yeah, we moved in here June 1st. Well, June 2nd, technically.
Okay.
We moved in. And then, just like, started figuring it out.
There it is.
Yeah. And then, we opened the doors. Our first soft open on the first day of soft open was September 6th. And then, over the last like month and a half, kind of added a day a week or whatever it was, and now we're at 7 days, we're full hours and we
Love
have a
it.
little bar staff and we're
Chugging along.
There it is.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
It's awesome, man. That's congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats to both you guys.
Thanks, man.
So what was like, I'm always curious, so like, what was the first beer you guys brewed here?
Laser lager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping it light. Like it.
Yeah. It was, this is something I learned from Master Sensei Evan over at Green Cheek, which is like, cause I remember he talked about how the first thing that he ever made over there was a Amarillo lager.
Okay.
And the idea is like any flaws or weird things with the system or the process, like I want something super light
Yeah.
to, to be able to find those flaws.
Of
And
course.
So I was like, all right, cool. I know light American lager is going to be one of my cores. So really my only core, at least at first. So it's like, well, let's brew that first and
Yeah.
let's find the flaws. Let's figure out how this system is. And so, took a page out of his book and did that.
Love it. And what do we have? So I'm having the West Coast. What are you guys having?
Yes.
Yeah.
We matched you. So
Ooh.
we're also having.
Twinsies.
Yeah. Hey, twinsies.
Yeah.
Oh, have you not tried it yet?
Oh, not yet. I was
Looks
about to.
full.
We'll save it for the show.
Looks full. To the brim.
Ooh, that's nice.
Thank you, sir.
That's easy drinker.
That is an easy drinker.
Yeah. That's what, 7%?
7.1, yeah.
There it is.
Dang.
That'll get you there.
That will get you there.
Yeah.
That would be sneaky too.
It would work.
Yeah.
It would work.
Synth Beer Company. The beers have alcohol.
There you go.
That's,
Synth Beer
that's
Company.
our whole business. You know?
The beers work.
Yeah.
The beers work.
No, it was cool when he got started with Laser Lager, getting that cooking, because that's like a dream moment, because we had talked about making that one beer for years.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones. Like, yeah, we should definitely do this one, and we'll call it this, and
Okay.
what have you. Yeah, so
It's named after Max, actually.
Okay.
Because Max Salazar
Yeah.
is his government name.
That's true.
And so, yeah, I think it's your bandmate? Your
Yeah,
bandmates gave you that
Yeah,
nickname?
one of my I was the lead singer in my band. I was like, yeah, man, Max Salazar. It's like, oh, Salazar, Laser.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy Laser.
There you go.
Pew pew. And that just like stuck. And to this day, they just will call me Laser or like Beamers now. That's one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Beams or Beamers. What's up, Beams? It's fun. To be given a nickname like Laser is like a gold mine.
Yeah, that's
You
awesome.
know.
What is dodgeball? He's all laser, taser, all kinds of azers.
Dude, people say that all the time at the
Yeah.
bar. They say it's all kind of.
There's all kind of names. Yeah.
I love that. And like even could you tell us the story behind the name of Synth?
My name is Synth. Yeah, like I said, it took us like a really long time to even distill down like how we wanted the brand to like represent itself and the brewery to represent itself, and we bunched around so many names, and like there's nothing like sitting down and like trying to be like, what's it gonna be called?
Yeah.
Now it's just, and the more you like kind of seek it out, the farther away it gets from you.
Just gotta let it find you.
For
Yeah.
sure. And so, yeah, sure enough, I was on my way to meet up with him to have a beer and just chat more about this thing.
Yeah.
And as I was driving down, I was just paying attention to the music that I was listening to, and we're jumping from like Tame Impala to Stevie Wonder to Rush to, like A$AP Rocky. And what I noticed was that like there was just this one singular element to all of them, this music that spanned decades.
Yeah.
It was the synthesizer.
Yeah.
Like in each one of these tracks that I loved so much was just that one, it was like a Moog or it was a this or that or what have you. And like, it's like, oh, that would be really, really fun. Like there's so many different directions that you could do with that instrument. So met up with him and I was just like, well, what if we named it Synthesizer Brewing Company?
Yeah.
He's like, well, what about just synth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what's the guy's name? Justin Timberlake's character in Social Network, the Napster guy.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Something Parker.
Josh Parker? Sean Parker?
Sean Parker. Yeah. I Sean Parkered it. Just synth.
Yeah. Facebook, remove the.
Remove the.
Yeah.
No. Exactly. A real JT moment.
There it is.
They're
A lot
rare,
of people
dude.
do compare me to Justin Timberlake.
I can see it.
They say I'm like a better looking, better singing version.
And better dancing.
Yeah, I can
Better
see that.
dancing too. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can 100% see that.
0 people have ever or will say that.
Though, but one day they might.
Maybe.
You never
Probably
know.
not. I'm not going to hold my breath on that one.
You never know. Anything's possible.
Takes another sip of beer.
Oh, there you go. So I was kind of curious because I know you've been on the show before, Mitch, but I was curious, like, when it comes to like some breweries, they'll have like a certain style that they become known for, right? So I was curious because obviously, like, I know your core is going to be that laser lager. Is there a certain style that you guys want to try to like perfect here, or is it just something you want to obviously because you have to appeal to the masses too, right? Because
Sure.
people are coming in, they're trying different things. But is there a specific style that you'd really like to just jump into and become almost like a foundation of the brewery?
It's a good question. I mean, something that I like, the hat that I want to be able to hang or whatever the saying is, thing I want to be able to hang my hat on is this idea that like, I just want to be able to make a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And, if I'll never be satisfied with, I don't know, I always tear apart my beers or whatever. But
Mhm.
if I can have at least a good amount of people that seem to think that we make a lot of different beers and we do them really well,
Yeah.
and we're constantly making new different things, new different beers, new styles, and just like continuing to challenge ourselves. Like, I mean, I know I guess it's kind of like a BS answer.
Oh.
Not one like I don't want to be known for like one thing. Like I want to just continue to just challenge what Synth is, what we are doing as a brewery.
Yeah.
I mean, to answer your question more directly, I always want to continue to just make better IPAs, better lagers.
It's great.
I mean, you know what? Right now, here's a better answer. Right now is actually really exciting. Long story long.
We like the scenic route of conversation.
The scenic route.
Oh, it's always a good
Max
stuff,
and I are
yeah.
always the scenic route, especially me. Let me digest. No. So the three things that I personally am most excited about are like hoppy beers.
Yeah.
Specifically like just like really drinkable, crispy hoppy beers, West Coast hoppy pale ale, lagers, whether that be like, I mean, I love Latin American lager. Like that's why we're making one and why it's a core. And then also like, you know, good pilsners, you know, we have an Italian pilsner in the tanks right now.
Ooh, there you go.
But so, so hoppy beers, lagers, and seltzers. Like those are my three favorite things to drink. And like, that's what I'm most passionate about. And, you know, the craft beer industry is always changing, you know? And so like in a few years, this will be different, but like those are the three things that seem to be really popular right now.
Yeah, they're steady.
And those are the three things that I'm most excited about. So I'm like, it's the perfect time to start a brewery because I can just really lean into the things that I'm like super passionate about. And then as like new cool things come up and like there's whatever the next trend is or this, that, whatever, then, you know, I can be like, okay, well, what excites me about this thing? And what can our take be on that thing? You know?
Making it your own.
Exactly.
I mean, we got pretty lucky, like in the way that we lined up with beer, because that's absolutely my three favorite things as well.
Yeah.
And like I think like that's how you can, in my mind, judge a brewery for sure.
100%.
I mean, like, especially like their Latin American lagers. Like if you can do like a really good Latin American lager, that sets you apart. Immediately, you know. And then your hoppy beers, like that's what we do. Like craft beer is very much so like the hoppy representation. That's where so much of it just got started. West Coast IPA and what that is.
This IPA trend, it doesn't seem to be going away yet.
Yeah.
Sorry,
going.
2009.
It's
still here.
Yep, still going. Still going strong.
For sure.
No, and even like talking about trends too, like have there been trends maybe in the last couple of years that you've seen that maybe like either you really like or maybe something that you're just kind of like, you know, maybe something that you don't think is going to fizzle out or something?
I mean, dude, seltzers like are one that I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Have been. Like, you know, not to be the like that guy, but it'll be the guy for a second. Like when seltzer, like when Truly and like White Claw became big.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I love Latin American lager. I like easy drinking stuff. Like I love IPAs. I mean, we just had our coffee stout right before we started.
Oh, it was delicious too.
Thank you.
A couple beer shots.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But like, so it's like, you know, but it's like, I drink a lot of that stuff like at work all day long or whatever. Like sometimes you kind of just want something that's like lighter and easier drinking.
Of course,
you know? So Latin American lager and dude, and unapologetically when Truly's and White Claws and you know the seltzer thing like really got started a few years ago, I was like, yes, dude, I'm into this. You know?
Yeah. 100%.
And I remember I had like craft beer like industry like friends and stuff that were like, dude, are you drinking a White Claw? Like what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
who are you,
it's good, man.
Yeah.
And so like I remember I would like pretty early on, like I was homebrewing at the time and I was like, I like homebrewed a seltzer. I was like, dude, let's go, man.
Yeah.
I'm into this, man. And so seltzers, I think like that's kind of a trend over the last few years that like I've been super excited about and I'm very much leaning into. I'm really excited about our program here with seltzers.
And for sure, like one of the things that I'm most proud of on that board, and I can definitely brag about it because I didn't make it, and so is that the seltzers are just completely next level. That might be one of my top customer experiences when they take a sip of the seltzer and just like the look of their face like, oh my God,
wow,
that's like, this is crazy. This is so good. Like they just were not expecting, because they're expecting like the White Claw
of course,
or like they're expecting like this, just a really different flavor profile. And then they have it. It's like, oh my God, this pineapple seltzer just tastes like pineapple.
Yeah.
Or like the tea it only tastes like tea. That's so crazy. When we had a Moscow Mule cocktail seltzer here, which is something that Mitch had in his head for a really long time.
Okay.
And having people be like, oh, I can smell the ginger from here. And they're like 2 seats away from where like the ginger is.
Wow.
And then take a sip of it. And they're just like, this is like, it this does not taste like a seltzer. This tastes like a cocktail. This tastes like a Moscow Mule. Like,
wow.
Yeah, super proud of the seltzer program here. Yeah, you buddy.
That was a labor of love. Like,
that's awesome.
Man. I would go to the grocery store and get just like ginger root.
Yeah.
And peel it with a spoon, as you do, and then like use a immersion blender and like blend up a small batch of it, and then like literally put a little bit of water in it, squeeze it, and would like do that process a few times just to like get this extremely concentrated ginger juice.
Okay.
It was like when you broke it down, it was something like a gram of this ginger juice per like 8-ounce serving of it.
Wow.
Like, that's how concentrated this stuff was.
You're just taking ginger shots in the morning?
For real.
Dude.
Yeah.
Max was sick, and he like I had some of the ginger juice just in the fridge, from between batches, and he like put a small shot of it in something, and I was like, "Whoa, slow down there, bucko."
Yeah, it was not a small shot.
I was like, dude, it was like an ounce of this stuff. I was like, bro.
Oh fuck.
I can feel the ginger burning away. Food sizzling inside my body.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
But yeah, just having that because I used, that wasn't the only ginger component in there. I used this super awesome. Anyway, won't give away all my secrets. But yeah, just having that like bright hit of like fresh ginger.
That's great.
It was a fun one. We'll bring it back.
There you go.
We will.
Awesome. I mean, and the great thing about seltzers too, because like they're like a gateway too. Like they're almost like a gateway drug for other people to get into craft beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like you got to have that stuff on the menu, and when you're making really good ones, people want to go there.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have the crowd that comes with their friends to a brewery. They don't necessarily drink beer, but if you have something really great like that, just like that they'll start with, and then maybe they venture out to try something else after.
Yeah,
and a lot of times they do. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, man, I'm not a really big like beer person, but I had this one particular seltzer, and it's like, I'll give a shot to their IPA. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it.
Yeah,
because we have like a few of our seltzers, like it's like the pineapple one is really like it's just. I mean, it's kind of like a pineapple seltzer. It's a bunch of pineapple juice in it.
Yeah,
but like so that's more of like a seltzery seltzer. But then we have the hard tea right now, which is basically like a hard Arnold Palmer.
Okay, there you go.
It's a twist on a well-known, hard tea.
Yeah, there you go.
But like I worked at a tea shop for a few years, and so like as we've been talking about this thing over the last few years, it was like, all right, I was like, I know I want to make a Moscow Mule, and I want to just like literally taste like a cocktail, taste like a Moscow Mule, and I was like, I want to make a hard tea, but I'm gonna like steep it with like actual tea. And then I was like, and we'll have some other like sultry ones, but like that's kind of the two divisions right now, is like ones that actually taste like seltzers that you expect, and then have ones that literally just taste like a cocktail, but
of course
it's seltzer based.
So you were teabagging the tank, huh?
It's a good name for a beer.
I can't deny that.
Teabag in the tank, a West Coast IPA.
Write that down. That's a good beer name. Teabagging with the boys.
There you go. You can just put a little print, just put name by Mike or something on.
This was not me. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah,
it was Mike. Dirty Mike said this.
Dirty Mike said it. It's like, it's all good. Let's just take $1 per beer. It's perfect. Yeah.
There you go. There it is. Perfect.
Cross branding.
So is it okay if I call you Laser?
Yeah, man. For
sure.
sure.
There it is. So, because I know I've had mentioned the show, but it's the first time I'm being on the show. Like, how did you get started in craft beer, man?
How did I get started in craft beer? I was working at BJ's as a dishwasher, and I noticed these guys dressed in like these big like white outfits, like getting there hella early in the morning, and like messing with like the taps and doing whatever. And I was just kind of like really fascinated with them. My buddy started doing it, and I just started asking him a bunch of questions about like, hey man, like how does this whole thing work? It's like, I don't know, I'm like a janitor for taps. Like, I'm not like it's not like anything like crazy. I'm like, well, like can I do it? Like I'm gonna turn 21 in like a month.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what, man, if you're really interested in that, like just kind of when you get in to do your stuff, get it done, and then just kind of shout at me. So I did, and I kept bothering my manager about it. And it's like, hey man, like I'm going to turn 21, a couple weeks here. Could I hop in there? And sure enough, they did.
That's cool.
Enough, yeah. And so I just started cleaning lines at BJ's, and then at that point, they started doing more of like these like beer classes, because it was like right around the time when like craft beer was like just starting to like take off. So like 2008, 2009, around there. And so they're just like, okay, so I would do like these mini beer classes with like the servers and such. And yeah, just that's where I kind of started falling in love with like that whole world.
Okay.
And then I got a job at Cost Plus.
Oh, there you go.
Like as somebody recommended me because like I worked in beer, and then they started like bringing craft beer as well, and that became a component of the stores. And so from there, and I didn't know at all what I was doing, but from there, a bunch of these reps started coming in from all these breweries. You know, at the time, like it was bootleggers, it was freaking, you know, out here it was like the brewery. Yeah, like Monkish would come in, you know? Like to do that stuff, and I just like I really loved these people coming in, and all of them being these like individual worlds. I just like love that. It's like listening to their stories and trying all this stuff and things that like I had no context for. It's like, what, you put apricots in the IPA? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's unheard of.
It's so wild, you know.
Wait, it's a Belgian beer with orange in it?
Yeah.
What is Grand Cru?
That was good.
Yeah, and that kind of stuff. And you know, one of the reps came in, and sorry, I'm even going to hold freaking.
Oh, you're fine, man.
But like one of the reps came in, this guy Alfredo, and he worked for another brewery, and I just really loved his energy, and I really wanted to see what it was like behind the curtain, like throw me in, coach. Like I want to try what is there. And eventually he was like, yeah, dude, you want to try being a brand ambassador? Do you want to try being like a sales rep for us?
Yeah.
And that just from there, just everything kind of took off, because now like I worked for a brewery.
Yeah. And
now I'm taking the beer to each one of these like these bars and this stuff. And again, not knowing at all what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, but that was so much fun there. Like just taking this product that I really believed in and was really happy and elated to share.
Yeah.
And like driving all the way out to like Temecula in San Diego and, you know, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's
all
great.
these places just with like this beer and just, you know, over the years, like, and you know, eventually finding my ways into tap rooms and such, and landing in a lot of places that I also really loved. But yeah, I would say like those years really like incepted this whole like, oh, this is bigger than just like the liquid that's inside of the glass. This is way bigger than that. It's very much so about like how this community moves with itself and how it wants to just continue to like to blossom and to just have a really great time and swap stories and swap beer. And it was around then. Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, because I've met you a couple times over at Green Cheek.
Yeah. That was also a lot of fun too. I mean, I got a chance to be on the opening bar team for the Costa Mesa location.
Yeah.
And man, so much fun. I learned.
It's so far away from here.
Bet you guys throw a pigskin over
over the mountains.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I gotta throw that in there somehow.
Dude, we got some cool neighbors, man.
We got some pretty crazy neighbors.
It's good company to be among for sure. Yeah. I mean, dude, we love those guys.
That's awesome. Yeah.
They make the best beer. They're super cool people, like from the bar staff to the to Evan and Brian to the brewers. Like, yeah, man. We're super lucky it's just like this spot was available.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, we were like, I was like, dude, do we want to like be across the street from them? Like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm not trying to like start a war over here.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I remember hitting them up. I was like, yeah, dude, like I was like, there's no deal. Like, there's like, I'm like, we're literally just looking at this thing.
Yeah.
You guys are my buddies. Like, I'm not trying to like, and they were super cool about it. They gave us their blessing and they've
so
been
gracious.
Awesome to us. Like,
love it.
Yeah. We're super lucky to have them as friends and neighbors.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the best parts of the industry, right? Everybody just wants to help one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Seems to be the case. The old rising tide.
There it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, I want to ask if you guys, because I mean, obviously brand newly open, but like any fun collabs you guys got planned out yet?
We're dipping our toes in the water. We're starting to talk to, so nothing to announce or whatever yet.
Okay. I'll say maybe a place across the street. I mean, you know a guy.
We gotta prove ourselves first.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
No. I mean, we're kind of looking at a few. We have friends and
Of course, yeah.
Whatever. We've just been like, trying to get this thing figured out and off the ground.
Yeah, dialed in. Yeah, I get it.
And so, yeah, man. Like now that we're starting to settle in, we're open 7 days a week. Starting to get this thing actually making sense and running, it's like, all right, cool. Starting to work on we don't want to just be the hermit in our own little spot here and just be doing
of course.
Like we want to be a part of this community. And so,
yeah.
But also, yeah, we were just like, man, it's a lot of work starting a brewery.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be a lot. And it was, I mean, if I were to academically think about how much work it would be, it probably was, I think we were about right. But it's, to like do it, man. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're getting caught up, but we're kind of getting caught up. It feels like we are and we aren't. Anyway, we're ready to
there you go. It definitely feels like, we're trying to get our heads wrapped around it. We're to the place where, like, if we, we're, working on collabs and stuff, that seems like something that's like possible.
Yeah. Yeah. We so like, yes, we're absolutely working on it. We want to do that. Yeah.
That's
we were just trying to like get this thing figured out.
Yeah, of course.
But now that it is, it's like, yeah, dude, let's start making some beers with some friends, dude. Like that's what it's all about.
Brews with buds.
There it is.
Brews with buds.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys talk to Des?
We did actually yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, she was talking.
I don't know when the episodes come out, but it was like, because we had talked to you, we were talking to her, and just for whatever reason, like it just worked out to where like our schedules, it was like, all right, we'll record with her, and then we recorded with her yesterday.
She's so sweet.
She's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I never
the
met
sweetest.
her before. She's super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just on her show. Oh, like I think that episode came out this past Friday.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was fun.
Loves her beer too.
I know. Yeah, we did like a flight.
Okay.
We did like 5 things or something, and just like I felt like it was like Hot Ones.
Okay.
Just like like it's yeah.
Should we try this one? Oh, that one's 8.5%.
Let's see how that goes. Cold beer and even colder English.
There it is. Love it.
That would actually.
I love that show.
That'd be a fun podcast. That'd be a fun podcast.
Yeah.
Cold beer, even colder questions.
There it is.
Each beer gets spicier and spicier.
You know it. So next segment it's called the 4-pack. So it'll be 4 questions. First question of the 4-pack is what's one beer that never leaves your fridge?
Like personally at home?
Yeah. He's thinking about it.
Yeah. I don't like plugging corporations, but
you're good.
I have 2, Miller Lite and Guinness.
Okay, nothing wrong with it.
You know what, Miller Lite? Because
Okay.
Guinness is like more for my wife. I mean, I like it's it's good beer, but Miller Lite is the one that probably never leaves my fridge.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Hence Laser Log.
Yeah, most people say macros too when it comes like the easy beer to just
because
pick
everything
up on
else, it's like I love getting beers from like everywhere. And,
oh yeah,
and it's like, but it's like they're always changing, so it's like they leave my fridge.
Yeah,
well, yeah. Speaking of everywhere, actually, Angry Cheek, like the 2 constants that are always in my fridge is a seltzer from everywhere.
Okay,
like that's pretty much like if I'm gonna go get like a beer for myself at home, to be seltzer.
Yeah,
everywhere. That or some lavender lemonade.
There it is.
It's true. Max and I, before we had this spot, we're like always doing meetings, at Max's spot. And Max's, I don't know what you call it.
With the dojo?
The dojo, yeah. That's what it is in my nav in my car.
The dojo?
Max's dojo. But no, it was like, every meeting, it was like, you want lavender lemonade? All right. Of course.
All right.
There it is.
Do you want a mezcal shot? No.
No, never want mezcal.
I'll take it. Oh, God.
Fine, Max, I'll do one.
Give me a little arm.
Love it. Yeah.
Okay. So next question, the 4-pack is: if you weren't beer, what would you be doing?
I'd be a stay-at-home dad.
There it is.
We were working on starting this brewery over the last few years ago, and it's like, are you ever going to do this, Mitch? You've been talking about it for years. And it was like, look, Mitch, do your thing. She's super supportive.
Yeah.
She's like, if within a few years, by the time, because we just got married a little over a year ago, she's like, by the time we're like ready to have kids, this is before we're married, but it's like, by the time we're married, been married for a little bit, ready to have kids, she's like, if you haven't started a brewery by then, no worries. But she's like, I'm a nurse. She has a great job. She's like, you could be a stay-at-home dad. I'm like, it's not a bad plan.
Just Scrooge McDuck in it, just diving into the
That's not a bad plan B.
Yeah.
Not bad
Come
call.
in.
I always, outside of, well, I mean, my family, we worked in the television industry for a while.
Yeah.
And I think that if I wouldn't have found craft beer, I probably would have found my way back over to Hollywood or
Okay.
kind of industry that would have had me. That would have been probably my big pursuit. Music has always
Yeah.
had my
Let's
heart.
say there's all the instruments here.
Yeah. You know, and I did that for a little bit too, just as a studio musician for a bit. So like I probably would have found my way just trying to do something inside of television and probably something with music and just really focused and trying to hone in that.
Okay.
Would have been pretty fun.
Love that, man.
But having a brewery, not a bad side quest.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I know we talked about like the collab stuff already, but this one is if you could just collab with any brewery in the world, maybe down the road, who would it be and what
man.
would you make?
I mean, I don't want to like.
I feel like you have this one, man. I feel like
No, yeah, obviously.
It's locked in.
Yeah. It is definitely locked in. Just say it.
Max, can you answer for me?
It would definitely be Firestone
I love
Walker.
Firestone.
Okay.
Firestone Walker.
All right.
100%. 1,000,000%. Firestone Walker. But Mitch, what would you make with Firestone Walker?
I don't know. Anything they want to make.
He's like, I don't know. With his hair.
I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm.
Twist his beard.
Yeah.
I gotta pretend to be cool, man. I mean, not really. That's Max's job. Max is cool, but you know, I'm like, I don't want to fangirl too hard.
Yeah, you know.
I've like ever since I was homebrewing, like, just I love those dudes. You know, I mean, they make
great.
awesome beer, and yeah, I mean, that would probably be that's the one.
Awesome.
It's the white whale.
Okay.
No.
Same for you, brother?
Because I know how badly he would want to work with Firestone Walker. Like, I would want to just continue to manifest Firestone Walker for sure.
There it is.
And that, man. That or
If anyone's listening.
that or another brewery that I really love is Omnipollo. So with knock, like that dude's a mad scientist.
Love it.
And just makes like the weirdest, coolest shit. Like I love what that cat does. So that would also be really, really fun.
Okay.
Crazy freaking blueberry cake, imperial, sour, whatever the hell it is, you know. It's just, he's an absolute mad scientist.
I love that kind of, like, brewing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, I love dude, making a light American lager, and like I'm now on the second iteration of it.
Yeah.
And like continue to just dial that beer and like try to make it better each time. Like honing on this very, very light specific thing is like such a cool quest. But then the other side of the equation is like doing just weird, wacky stuff like that is the other, like, those are like the two challenges. How can I make the cleanest, lightest thing ever?
Yeah.
And then how can I make this like wacky, weird thing that like no one's even ever made before?
I love that.
You know, like, yeah.
And that's the best part of like when we talk to brewers, like, you know, we talked about that, I think, at Villains, but like that it's never good enough. Like you're always trying to you're striving for something new or you're striving to make it better each time you brew it.
The best IPA in the world, like, give it 5 years. Like, people are going to figure out ways to make things even better. Like, you can never rest on your laurels. You always have to, like, you can always change something. You can always make it a little bit better.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with life too. Like you got to try to make yourself better every day and every chance you get.
Yeah, dude, get busy living or get busy dying.
There it is, baby. Twinkle, twinkle, baby.
And that's
I've been on the show.
Yeah.
I listened to some episodes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, absolutely the case. Like, and that's what's so exciting is even thinking about, you know, reminiscing about like 2008, 2009, where we were with IPAs and stuff with like Hangar 24s. Like, they didn't have a name. It was just called Hangar 24, double IPA. You know, those kind of beers to now, it's amazing the progress that that one style has made, you know, and kind of leading the charge for craft beer and innovation and stuff. And even just watching crazier things come around the corner. Like we went to, you know, I don't know if you guys definitely remember the sour phase.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like just wild, like these weird foeder beers and
all like the milkshake IPAs and
milkshake IPAs. Yeah.
I still got a few little, you know, bottles from Barrelworks.
Okay.
Firestone Barrelworks that, like, those are always my special occasion beers, you know.
Oh, there it is.
Little peachy bones or whatever. You know?
Nice.
So good.
I love those beers.
Can't go wrong, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Consecration from
Supplication, Consecration.
the whole series from Russian River.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
I want to go. I've never been. I got to.
I've never been either.
I've never been to Russian River either.
I have to road trip.
Gotta hit up Travie the Younger.
We can just,
There you go.
we'll do another podcast from the tasting room at Russian River
Yeah.
with Travis.
Travis.
I'm in.
Travis.
So, okay,
Yeah.
last question of the 4-pack is what's a guilty pleasure you like love or like, well, you secretly love or not so secretly love?
I mean, no lie. That's,
Okay.
That's
There
an
you
easy
go.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, Rumplements.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
There it is.
I like, do you guys have any Rumplements inside that freezer there? It's
Yeah.
like, let's
That's,
rip it,
dude. Max and I love a good dive bar.
We
And
adore.
because yeah, I mean the early days too. It's like we'd go, we're having a meeting at his place or whatever. And it's like, well, let's keep this conversation going. You know, head over to the old cherry pit or whatever.
Yeah.
you know? And yeah, and but anytime we're at a new dive bar, it's like, hey, you want to do a shot? Like maybe for net, maybe whatever. But it's like, let me ask. Sorry, yeah. Do you have any? Do you guys have any Rumplements in the freezer? Like,
I don't know why I'm always expecting some kind of reaction, but like the bartender or whatever is like, oh yeah.
they're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
I'll get a
It's a
Rumplements
bar.
and a Truly. Thank you.
Dude, yeah.
There it is.
Unapologetically. We get down on that.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
We
sweet.
Yeah.
gotta
absolutely.
take you skiing, man. Dude, like I ski. My wife got me into it. Snowboard a little bit.
Okay.
I was like, learn how to ski. I'm like, all right, now it's time to learn how to snowboard. And so working on that a little bit now. But yeah, I'm like, it's definitely become like a part of my life. And I'm like, Max, gotta get you up on the hill. But man,
Tips now.
I've obviously done Fireball up on the mountain, but man, Rumplements, I'm like,
There you go.
gotta try that this season. We're getting close. It's starting to get cold.
Yeah. It's almost there.
But Max, we gotta get you on the hill. We'll do some Rumplements.
Rumplements and a Black Diamond.
Yeah.
What could possibly
We'll
go
get you
wrong?
tuned up on Rumplements and then we'll throw you down the hill.
There you go.
No lessons, no whatever. Figure it out.
Max, just no pizza.
Like the movie Out Cold? You guys ever remember that movie?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, it's just a snowboarding movie, but they just like crash all the time.
That sounds like me snowboarding, dude.
There you
I
go.
thought
Yeah.
this is like whiskey from like Hot Rod as I go down. It's like
Whiskey.
whiskey.
I mean, that is the good thing about snowboarding when you're learning is that you generally don't go too fast because you just fall over so much. You don't have enough time to start
That's
going
true.
fast.
Yeah.
To get any momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plop, plop.
You still
plop,
fall
plop,
on
plop.
snow, which is essentially ice. So
Yeah.
I
Should we
got
grab another
bruises
beer?
in places I didn't
Yeah,
know
let's do it.
existed. What's
Yeah.
up?
I was saying, should we grab another beer?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's sweet. I applause. All right, and we're back.
Smooth, the smooth voice.
Yeah. It's
And we're
If
back.
you can hear some crinkling, don't
Oh,
mind
yeah.
us. It's just Max and I.
it'll
Doing
be gone in post. They're
Okay.
doing they're doing
We
another
do it right
bird.
by the microphone.
Oh yeah. Like,
That's-
what is that?
That's the good stuff right there.
Like, it's a
Yeah,
great
little
audio.
Hindenburg, baby.
Yeah, I did. I was telling you off air how I did that. Did it the first time, and it just took me back to Jaeger, and I was like, nope,
Nope.
not today.
Well,
Clink.
Max, cheers.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Sláinte.
And we're back.
Just like mom used to make.
Yeah, just like my mom used to make it.
An iceberg, as they say.
Mhm.
Yep.
Got that from the Everywhere Boys.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right. So I want to ask, like, so what are some of your favorite? Because I know Crush is in like everything, but do you have any favorite styles of hops that you've been using lately, or you're having some fun with?
You say crushes and everything?
Oh yeah, I feel like Crush is in everything.
It's in a
man.
lot of reasons. I actually haven't quit crushing anything yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in a beer I'm making either tomorrow and Tuesday or Tuesday and Wednesday. But
Okay.
but I actually haven't used any yet. Here, I've used it at other places, but let's see.
That Maui Nelson Keef was pretty fun.
Mount Nelson Keef is so good, dude. I love that. What's a good? Let's see.
Monticello. Like
What's the
one.
question? Well, hops that are
Oh, just some favorite hops that you've been
favorite
like,
hops.
yeah, you've been using lately.
Maui Nelson Keef. Yeah,
Okay.
it's specifically freestyle hops down under. Well, that's wrong one, but
Close enough.
next a similar island but much smaller, the land of hobbits. And freestyle hops down in New Zealand, they have this hop Keef product that they've been putting out the last 2 years, give or take. And it's this it's just like this super concentrated hop product that they had this specific lot of Nelson that was like, I think I'm saying this right. I believe they had this specific lot of Nelson that was like especially fruity, pineapple-y fun.
Okay.
And so at least some of that lot, they put into this hop Keef product. And so, no, I've had the pleasure of using it a few times and it's like, dude, it is so good. I'm really excited about Raquel. I used some Raquel recently on that West Coast IPA that we just had, the Lonely Cosmos.
Okay.
That's a super fun hop. Dude, Mononilla, or wow, I can never say it.
Mononilla.
I was reading it at first and I was like, Manila. And then someone was like, you mean Manila? Dude, that hop is rad. I think I can only get 1 box of it. So I've used half of my box. I've used 22 pounds of it so far. But yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of things that Freestyle's doing. Yeah, like those, I mean, they're just making incredible hops.
That's great.
Yeah. Freestyle hops in general. That's my answer.
Okay. Love it. Now, so you get here, like, was it back in June? You start brewing right away and all that. But have you had any like memorable or fun brew days? Might be long brew days.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, I have. So, dude, it's an awesome. My brew space back there is really cool. It's like it's this tiny little spot. It's this really small brewing space, but it's like, dude, hats off to Gunwale. Like, they did a great job setting this space up to where I have stacked tanks.
Oh,
so
nice.
I have, for how small it is, there's a really good amount of fermentation space.
Oh, nice.
And so, yeah, I have 6 10-barrel fermenters and 2 10-barrel brights. The brew house is a 5-barrel brew house. And so anytime I'm brewing something, I do a double turn.
Okay.
And since I'm the only one making the beer right now, that means that like anytime I'm brewing, it's like a double brew day generally.
Yeah. And
so, yeah, so that's, you're doing 2 batches back to back. But then also when I'm doing a lager, it takes me on this system, it takes north of an hour and a half, sometimes almost 2 hours to knock out the batch.
Yeah.
When I'm done brewing. And so then you have 2 brew days or 2 brews within 1 brew day. And then plus if I'm doing a lager brew and I'm doing, then times, I'm looking at 3 to 4 hours of just knockout.
Yeah.
So definitely some long brew days.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is awesome. Like, dude, it's a great spot, and yeah, I love it, man. It's a really cool brewery. The brew house, actually sorry, I don't have to get into it, but I love the brew house.
No, dude, talk about it.
I mean, I think one of the really kismet, really cool moments for that particular brew house, and kind of seeing everything come into places. So that brew house that's back there is the same brew house that Mitch used to like watch on YouTube when it was released, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, man, if I ever own my own spot, and definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but like, if I ever own my own spot, this is the system that I would really want to use and what have you. So that's cool in and of itself. That's like, now he gets to work on that. But not only is it the same brew house, it turns out that brew house back there is the same brew house that he saw in those videos that he watched way back in the day. It's the exact same model.
A little bit of background on it is that I was using SS Brewtech homebrew gear. Like, this company, SS Brewtech, made just the coolest homebrew equipment. It was all like mini versions of actual brewery equipment. So like, instead of fermenting my beer in like a carboy or a bucket, they came out with these awesome, like, basically cylindrical tanks, like these mini versions of real brew tanks where it's stainless steel vessel, has the cone on the bottom, has like literally the same tri-clamp fittings and everything. So I was using their stuff, and that was what the company was doing, was making like homebrew gear.
Yeah.
They ended up, after that was their core thing at first, they ended up then getting into making like professional gear. And so they started making like fermenters, brew houses, all that stuff. And they had this video when they came out, their commercial brew houses, they had this video that they was like showcasing this new brew house that they had created for the commercial level.
Wow.
They made it in collaboration with like Mitch Steele and stuff like that. And so like me and my homebrew buddies are watching this. We're like, dude, that's so cool. And like, we didn't actually ever think we'd start a brewery. It was just a hobby, But it's like, dude, you imagine someday you start a brewery and like, you like build out a brewery and you're like, we could buy one of these brew houses and put it in there, and we probably watched this video like 100 times. Yeah. At least, of just like this brew house at Refuge was their brewery. And so, and then fast forward to when we're talking at Gunwale about, about buying this place. They had basically bought the prototype pilot system from Refuge when Refuge was selling their stuff. And so like literally the 5-barrel prototype brew house that was in that YouTube video that I watched like 100 times. Like that is the exact brew house that ended up being bought here. And so like now I'm like making beer. You know, I always say to people or to like Max or whatever, I'm like, it's like if I was a kid and I like saw a music video with some crazy, you know, like a Hofner bass or what, you know, and I'm like, dude, one day I'm going to own that guitar. I'm going to own that instrument, whatever, you know, I'm going to own one of those. But then to like actually be able to buy the one that was in the video that I watched 100 times, it's So and then beside that too, it's actually just, I mean, it's a prototype, so there's a little bit of like, you know, there's some stuff that I'm sure they changed on more iterations, but like it's a rad brew house. Like
that's awesome.
I can hit my numbers. I can make the beer I want to make. Like it's a great setup here.
That's great. Love that.
Long story long.
No, you're good. Oh man. So next I want to go to a little rapid fire.
Ooh, all right, fun.
Lager or IPA?
Ooh, let me get prepped here.
Yeah.
Lager. Okay.
Lager.
IPA.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, there it is. Or hazy or West Coast?
West Coast.
All right, love it. Music or silence while drinking?
Music.
Okay. What kind of music?
Throw on some Tame.
Tame Impala, I don't know.
Okay.
Lizard Wizard.
Or LCD sound system. Nice.
Yeah.
Worst beer name you've seen on a tap list lately?
Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, just the beer name.
Just the beer name.
Just not like worst beer ever, but like worst beer name.
Worst beer name. It's the worst and the best. It's Did You Know John Stamos was in the Beach Boys?
There it is.
That's the name.
That's the winner
of our wacky little experimental sour thing.
I was trying to go to like the Rolodex of my mind, thinking about like all the Pilsnerish posts I see.
Yeah.
Did you know John Stamos was in the Beach Boys?
That's
40
such a
years
great name.
as of this year.
Yeah. There it is. Last one in the rapid fire is, if your personality was a beer style, what would it be?
That's fine.
I know it's rapid fire, but now you got me thinking.
It's all right. You can think about it. You got time.
I mean, maybe hoppy pale ale.
Okay.
Because like it's kind of like it's the best. It's like my wife is always. She's always like I like variety. I always want the mixed pack. I always want
Oh yeah.
To me, it's like a hoppy pale ale it's something that I love making and drinking, where it's light and easy drinking like a lager. I mean, not like a lager, but it's light and easy drinking. But then it still has like, you know, hops to it. It's the best of both worlds. And it's very much me, where it's like, I can never decide on one thing. So I don't know. That's my answer.
Okay.
I think like what keeps going to mind is like a crushable West Coast IPA, because, you know, like might be a little bit of a big presence or something.
Yeah.
And then you go to have it. It's like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah. It's chill.
Kind of makes sense. Max, Max is a big presence, but you talk to him. He's a soft. I don't want to say soft. You're such a kind human.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
I think you're a kind human too.
I always say about Ian from Nism, I always say he's just a big old teddy bear.
Oh my God, he is.
Good old Ian, man. Yeah.
Love
big
that
old
guy.
Dude, freaking big old smile, like $1 million smile, just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
so bad, you know,
Dude,
like,
and that laugh, man. He's
Oh,
yeah,
it's
dude.
great. Yeah, every time I see him, I'm like, let the little bear get his paws on you, because he's so much taller than me.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what's up, man? Like we were at Great American Beer Festival, and like I could clock that dude like from a mile away. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure fun.
There's a bunch of people and Ian.
Yeah.
How was GABF?
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Yeah, we, because it's like you go and you never like, dude, if you go in expecting to like win stuff and like being like, oh, this beer was awesome, I did a great job on this beer, I'm gonna win. Like, you're setting yourself up to be a sad boy, Because like there's so many people that make such good beer.
Yeah.
And it's great if you can go in being really proud of what you've done, but like you can't expect anything,
Yeah.
True.
But what's
gotta
awesome,
hope for the best.
Yeah. And so, we were able to get a few in there and didn't end up getting any hardware this time, which was what we expected, of course. But the thing that you can count on that's awesome about that experience is that you're going to have a bunch of friends. No matter what, you always have friends that are winning awards. And we were, just by humbling experience, like I realized that I was like, oh, I've always just been like, I've never been like the owner that's going and figuring this stuff out. I've always just been handed the tickets or whatever. And so Saturday morning before the awards festival, or before the award show, ceremony, whatever that word is.
Yeah, something like that.
we're going there, and I'm like, we're hungover as you are, and
As is tradition.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh crap, this is the part where somebody normally like hands a ticket to me to get into the awards ceremony. I was like, I don't know where we go for that.
Yeah.
And so we like asked someone, they're like, oh no, you're fine, you just go in. I was like,
Are you
I
sure?
don't think so. I don't think it's a thing. And as we're walking into the ceremony, we're like, well, no, the person, one of the people that works here told us we're fine. And as we're walking in, people are taking tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, we're screwed. What do we do?
Yeah.
And just by happenstance, Mr. Brian Russo, him and his wife Michelle of Green Cheek, were right there, and we started talking to him, and we're like, dude, where do you get the tickets? They're like, do you need them? You need some tickets? We're like, yeah. He's like, we got a few extra. Here you go.
Yeah.
And so then we ended up hanging out with them, sitting with them, which is like so cool because like, they won 3 medals.
Yeah.
And so it's like, we're sitting right next to them. We're able to like high five them and be like, dude, yes. And so, like that's what it's all about, is like all your friends, like all these people that like you love, like winning awards, being excited, like you put in so much hard work and like you're recognized for this stuff. And so like being able to hang out with them, seeing other, hung out with them, some of our other boys from everywhere and
awesome.
and a few other awesome people.
It was my first time ever going. Mitch has been a couple times, and that was one of my favorite parts. Was even just watching all these people from different parts of the country, being celebrated and celebrating in their own pockets. Like so excited to win.
Yeah.
And some people just like have never won before, and they're like God, they're like the relief on their faces. Just like, yeah, we did it. Like it was so like it was it gets me chills even thinking about it now. It was really fun to just be in the room with that. Just like watch them, like they're high fiving, like they're hugging, they're getting up, they're being like, because they got their moment. And even watching people like clean house, and the excitement on those people's faces of just like, oh my God, we gotta get back up on the stage. To get whatever.
We're still in line and we won another one.
They're like, like looking over in the corner and seeing where they're in line, be like, their hands going up and stuff. Like it's what an energy to be around.
There's people that like you like love.
Oh, of course.
That like, this industry's so close, and there's just these great friends that you have. And then you get to like not only watch these people have this just amazing experience, but then you also like, you get to be a part of like high-fiving people.
Oh, yeah.
And like, dude, yes. And like celebrating people and having beers with them after. And like, it's so fun, man.
Oh, I bet.
It's a whirlwind, 36 hours. And it's so fun.
Oh,
it's awesome.
I want to go next year I'm going to go to World Beer Cup.
Do it.
I've never been.
Is that
so
Pennsylvania?
I want to go. Yeah, it's going to be in Philly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so get some cheesesteaks, get some beers.
Dude. Let's go.
Some chopped cheese.
There it is.
Let's go for it.
But it's great, like what you were saying, is like being with like around people that maybe they've never won before. And like, it's like you get to see that kind of elation and everyone happy for them. But what's also really, I feel like it's probably great for them is like it almost like justifies the decision they made to do what they do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even though like you can make really great beer, but like maybe not win anything, but still like, I feel like I'm sure like that part of it's like, man, like a pat on the back. Like, oh, you know what? Yeah. Because there's people out there that like, they quit their job or they change their life completely to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when stuff like that happens, I'm sure it's like, fuck yeah, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And it's fun to be in a room full of people that took the same risks that we did.
Yeah.
Whether it was like, recently that they made that risk, or it was, 15 years ago that they made that risk. It was really cool to be like, oh yeah, we're all part of the same, like,
cut from the same cloth.
And there's the same group that took a risk on their creativity to make this freaking liquid. Yep. And now we get to have a ball about it.
That's like, we're doing this thing that's like, this is hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard doing this,
Yeah.
Sure. And it's like, we've only been doing this for a few months.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you've been doing this for 15 years?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you pour your heart and soul into like making these beers and run the business and all this stuff, And so, just to see people and to hang out with these people that you care so much about.
Yeah.
That are like,
fantastic.
that have this big win, and you're being recognized. It's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's great.
Does that answer your question?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Was that answer good enough for
Rapid
you?
fire. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. How was GABF?
It was one sentence. I wanted,
You're
35
great.
minutes later.
No, you guys are great. It's funny because sometimes people on the show are like, "Was that too long, or did I go on too long?" I'd be like, "No, I don't care how long we go. Like we can go as long as we want to, or as long as we need to. I'm always good with that. Like the more people talk, the more people are comfortable, then the better the episode is.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There it is. So next one's called Taproom Tunes.
Ooh.
So what do you like to listen to in the tap room, and then what do you also like to listen to on a brew day?
Man. Masayoshi Takanaga. That one. That comes up.
Masayoshi Tanaka.
Tanaka, excuse me.
Sorry. Japanese is hard then.
Mr. Miyagi.
It is.
Hi.
That's a big one.
Love that movie.
Always got Tame. Always got Tame on. Tame Impala.
I think Tame Impala Radio on Pandora is like the thing that we usually have playing. It's a good, because it's a good vibe. It's more, it's like, it's cool. It's fun. It's trippy. It's like psychedelic. It's very much the vibe that we want. It's upbeat, Yeah. Because that's the thing too, is like, we'll put on stuff that's really cool. Yeah. But then, like you put on like a radio station, you're like, all right, I love this music. Yeah. But then you're like, oh, this is a little too jazzy, a little too slow or whatever. So I'm like, people are trying to hang out. Drink, Yeah,
it's a little too much 94.7 the way.
Yeah, that's for the tap room. For brewing, similar, like, dude,
King Giz, Liz Wiz.
King Giz, man. I get after King Giz.
Okay.
Back there a lot. LCD Sound System, Tame Impala, of course. Something I've been listening to recently. Yeah. Like that's perfect for, especially like when I'm just like working on stuff. Yeah. Maybe not even as much in the brewery, though sometimes in the brewery, but like especially like when I'm at my desk, I'm like doing office work, Yeah. I'll throw on the SimCity 3000 soundtrack. Okay. Dude. Yeah. That's that's good. Like if I'm like figuring something out, it's good figuring it out music. Okay. It's like, I don't know how much of it's just like, it's good for that. It is good for that, but then also some of it's just like the core memory of me and kid and like. Okay. It's almost like white noise for you kind of thing? Yes and no. Yeah. Because it's like, it's jazzy, it's upbeat, it changes it up, but like, it's very much like figuring it out music. Gotcha. Okay. SimCity 3000 soundtrack, dude. All right. Max. Yeah, but SimCity. It's good, man. Since I was a kid, probably. If you're on like a road trip maybe, and like, you've been listening to podcasts, you're like, I want to like turn off my brain for a second. Yeah. Try out the old SimCity 3000 soundtrack. Okay. SimCity 4 soundtrack slaps too. Yeah. But 3000 is more nostalgic for me. Like video game soundtrack I'll listen to occasionally is Uncharted 4. Oh, yeah. I will listen to that. You're driving through the desert or something. Yeah. Yeah. It's not even like driving on the 5 freeway. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah. And how about you, Laser?
Typically, if I'm just doing office work, I like throwing on Vince Guaraldi. Okay. He's the composer behind all the Charlie Brown like specials and all those stuff. So just like
that's cool.
A lot of dudes say like it's super jazzy, really fun, really funny, very sweet music. And I just like going down that wormhole. It is nostalgic for me for sure. And I just like kind of zoning out to that stuff. It's like it's been that and always listen to Krugbin. Okay. Yeah, big Krugbin guy. Just like these really cool instrumentals. Like when we were first working on the brewery, I would just always throwing on these like lo-fi playlists. Yeah. So like just working on stuff that's not like too 94/7. Yeah. But just so it's got a little bit of a vibe to it and what have you. God, there was like this really cool it was a live rendition of Cowboy Bebop. Oh, okay. And it was from this composer, and he just did all the instrumentation for it and scored all of it with his friends out in Kyoto, and it's just freaking killer. That or just a good Tiny Desk concert. Okay. Yeah, those are cool, dude. But T-Pain did his was awesome. I was gonna say, like, what are your top 1 to 3 Tiny Desks? Yeah, probably T-Pain for sure. T-Pain. Dude, T-Pain's Tiny Desk is sick. Dude, it was awesome. It's so good. Yeah. I just love him being just like, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just gonna I'm in love with a stripper. Yeah, he just went after it. I love it. He just got after Mac Miller's Tiny Desk might be my all time. That's the one I love Mac Miller. Because there's a few that I'll like have on heavy rotation, but Mac Miller's Tiny Desk is so good. Yeah. Thundercat playing the bass. So yes. That's awesome. Oh, man. Anderson Paaks is definitely like that one. Anderson Paaks is Yeah,
man,
that's super good. Yeah, I think his is the number one most watched Tiny Desk. His it's like that one at Mac Miller's or like the
those are probably my top two. Like those are the ones I just always had in rotation.
Yeah,
Nice. Love it.
For sure.
Next one is if you could have a pint with any, like, it could be a celebrity, it could be a historical figure, athlete, anything, musician. Who would you want to have a pint with? To quote John Bond, dead or alive.
Yeah, you can say yours.
I can't say mine.
You can say yours.
I'm not trying to freaking fangirl too hard, dude.
Do it.
Firestone Wall.
Do it,
Dude.
Matt.
Oh, I was gonna say Kevin Parker.
I know. Yeah. Ironically enough, he has had your beer.
He has. Kevin Parker had my beer, but I was there for it.
No, that was
He's probably, dude. If I could, that would be fun. That'd be super fun.
Okay.
We'll get you in here, Kevin. Kevin, if I know you're listening to this,
Yeah.
come have a beer with me.
Kevin.
No. Oh, yeah.
And how about you, brother?
I'm thinking like, who would I?
Is it Mitch and Mike?
There it is.
Mitch and Mike. That is absolutely.
Because you're welcome. We're here.
Max, you have arrived.
We did. Wow. Thanks so much for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Max.
Yeah. This is upper echelon.
Yeah, this is the dream.
This is the dream. That was smile on my face without thinking that the good Lord Jim.
I can think of things to do.
And it was on the Lord's day.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to say it. I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, no, pick one. Yeah, throw one out. I'd be curious.
I'm not to say like it's your top because I'm not going to pick your top. But
I'd
pick, like I feel like you'd like to have a beer with Trent Reznor.
That would be fun.
Okay.
What's his name? Don't tell me. Snyder, the director.
Oh, Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
I'd have my beer with him.
Okay.
This would have to be all gluten free and stuff. I would have a beer.
We'll get a seltzer.
You guys built like a brick shit house.
Yes.
I got to meet him once.
You did?
Yeah, we got to take a picture together.
Sick.
His kid went to the same school that my brother went to.
Oh, cool.
So we got to, like, it was right before Man of Steel came out.
So dope.
I saw him. I was like, made a beeline for him.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I was such a huge Superman guy. So like, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna brag about Max. Max has met Tobey Maguire. Max has it up, or did, I don't know.
Yeah.
Has it up on the wall in his room, a signed DVD of Spider-Man from Tobey Maguire.
Like, was still one of the best Spider-Man movies.
Dude, he met and took a picture. He was trying to find the picture. He met and took a picture with, what's his last name? Steve from Smash Mouth.
Oh, I was gonna say Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah, the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Yeah.
Steve Hammerl. I don't want to say it wrong.
Dude, they get a lot of shit for All Star, but that first album was great.
Smacks.
Dude, the first album, rad. Like this, to me, nostalgic for me. Their second album, is like, oh man.
Which
it's
the second one?
Astro Lounge is the second one.
Yeah,
the first one's the one with the car.
Yeah, Walking on the Sun. It's like Fu Man something. No.
Yes, yeah.
Those two records are like,
they're insane.
Like I get that they have a sound and that whatever.
Yeah.
But like I think
they've become like a joke or like a meme or whatever. I'm like, dude, I unapologetically love. Dude,
agreed.
Man,
100%.
Astro Lounge was the first CD I ever owned.
Okay.
Like, I love Astro Lounge.
That was
like All Star is a great song. It's a fun poppy song, but I'm like, dude, high key. Like to me, it's like there's so many good songs on that record.
Yeah, and the first one was Walking on the Sun. Like I think like Beer Goggles one of them, and like the Fonz.
Beer Goggles, Walking on the Sun. Yeah,
the Fonz was like one of my favorite songs that they had on that album.
That's
good stuff.
So sick. Yeah, so good. I did think about who I'd want to have a beer with. I think the lead singer of Queens of the Stone Age, Josh Homme. I really think like I just love that dude's ethos when it comes to expressing his art and
love it.
Taking something that's like in his mind and bringing it out into the fore.
Yeah,
but it just seems like a good ass time.
Yeah, I bet.
Anybody who's got faded on both of his knuckles, it seems like it's pretty wild. Yeah,
there it is,
and a couple gold teeth. It's like.
Right on.
I usually just put it on my face.
Tell me you're a desert rat without telling me you're a desert rat.
There you go. This one might be a little tough.
Ooh.
Your Mount Rushmore of breweries.
Oh, we got Firestone.
There it is, yeah.
That's easy. So Mount Rushmore. That's a good way to phrase it.
Yeah.
So, so you have to have Sooner Valley up there.
Yeah.
I think Russian River might go up there.
Russian River's got to be up there.
Okay.
So it's just-
Firestone Locker. So that's 3. How many presidents
4.
we got? We got 4. We got one more.
we got one more. I'm thinking of a European brewery. Like
I
somebody.
mean, Weissfahner, I guess.
Okay.
They're almost 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting there.
That's wild.
Weissfanner's really crazy. I mean,
There's a million that we could say.
I guess one
There's
that's
so
coming to
many
mind.
things.
Not that I've had a lot of their contemporary beers, but I mean, one of the craft beers that got me into craft beer is Fat Tire
Okay.
from New Belgium.
yeah.
New Belgium, like they've
Yeah.
been in the game for forever.
Yeah.
Doing stuff with sustainable energy, like their brand awareness, like their.
Boston beer goes in there.
Yeah,
too,
I was gonna say that one
obviously.
too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up there.
Boston beer, yeah.
I love because nobody's answers they're usually really different when it comes to their amount. Because it's like sometimes it's
Well,
like
to me, Mount Rushmore. It's like,
it's like but it's yours, right? It's not like
it's
anybody.
like the founding fathers. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, yeah.
The bounty, yeah, because I think Sierra Nevada, or Russian River.
Yeah.
Those people
Right now,
Firestone Walker.
we're if we're talking about more really contemporary, they're still making
Yeah.
amazing beer. Not but people some newer entrants in the game or whatever. Not to say they're new. We're way younger, obviously, but North Park,
Yeah.
rad. I've only ever had phenomenal beer from North Park.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Highland Park
Highland Park.
Bob makes crazy good
What
beer.
they do is they're like wizards.
Dude, everywhere, man. I love
Everywhere makes great
everywhere.
stuff too.
Such cool freaking dudes.
Neil.
They make such cool stuff. They're so outside the box for all these things they make. I'm
I mean, freaking the boys across the street.
and then
Green Sheet.
of course, it's like Green Sheet goes
Yeah.
without saying.
Neil or
Yeah.
Keith over at Everywhere if you ever want to be on. Just saying. JS. Or Evan across the street.
Yeah,
If you ever want to do something.
Yeah.
Those are like white whales for me too.
I love those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, one day they'll say yes. One day they'll say yes. Oh man. Let's see. All right. Last one. So we decided on the last one was what was the last one you guys said?
I threw out New Belgium.
Oh, no, we didn't choose.
Well,
the
I
first
said
one.
Vice to follow.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Weissfanner is good.
Okay. Last one is
Any of them.
Yeah.
All of the above.
there. It
We
is.
can have. We don't have to be limited to 4. It can be all those.
Yeah.
guys.
Damn.
I mean, that's it. Because it's subjective because it's yours, right? It's like what you like. Because
And
sometimes
there's a million other. There's there's no shortage of just insane top notch people that we could say. Those are the ones we just thought of off the top of the dome. But
yeah. I mean, I had a buddy the other day say
it could be
Carl Strauss
100
from San Diego, but
it could be 100 brews.
Oh, yeah.
Carl Strauss,
there's
yeah.
so many people making so many great things.
Oh yeah,
Dude, Carl
100%.
Strauss, man, I don't think they make it anymore. Their isomerizer.
I don't think so.
For a while, that was you get it. That was my favorite thing you could get in a 6-pack at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Carl Strauss isomerizer. It was basically like Carl Strauss's. I think they made it before, but it's like Happy Hops. It's the same kind of thing, like this light, more contemporary West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
That dude, isomerizer, that beer slaps.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was like Red Trolley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Trolley.
Trolley still slaps. Dude.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a long time, but it was like
Great
kind of like
Disneyland,
endless.
or
that's
California
true.
Adventure, have a little Red Trolley, man.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
at the Endless Summer Light was one of my favorite ones too that they used to do. I was a
I
big.
don't think I ever had that.
Yeah, it was like I grew up around surfing, so it was I was always big into Bruce Brown, who's a documentary filmmaker for surfers, as
Cool.
surfing and stuff. And you probably seen the photo, the Endless Summer photo.
Oh,
of,
yeah,
the
absolutely.
poster.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is he on the summer? I was
Yeah.
I'm just assuming.
So they did a thing with Bruce, and they made the Endless Summer Light. So it was the photo of the cannon, and it was
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Really cool.
yeah.
That's-
Oh no, actually, I think it was a bottle. I think they were bottles.
Okay,
Like a
think about it.
classic bomber.
Yeah,
dude, the bomber era. I was just talking to somebody about yesterday. I was like, man, because we were talking about from Knee Deep. What's the Breaking Bad beer called?
Breaking Bud.
Oh, there you go.
We were
Yeah.
talking about Breaking Bud. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, that was a fun era of beer.
Yeah,
The
the bombers.
cruise into your local bottle shop, going to O'Shea's or whatever, grab a bomber
Yeah.
of Breaking Bud or whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy how the packaging over the years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it became more economical, and I feel like it's just become more and more economical as it's gone. But
Bombers were so fun.
I think it just was the cool thing about it. When I started working at Cost Plus, that's what I was buying from these breweries.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
And just people just whoa, look at all the artwork.
I know, right?
Everything
Yes.
presented in the same package, and then you're grabbing this beer.
And you just grab one. It was
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah.
You just bought this one thing.
Yeah.
And you got to, it was like you and 3 friends. It was like me and my 2 homebrew buddies.
Yeah.
It was his 2 brothers, Tavis and Aaron. And it's like we'd go and we hang out. We'd each get a bomber.
There it is.
And then like we'd each get to try the 3 things. Like that was fun. It was so fun.
It was fun, man.
The good old days, man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, speaking of the good old days, one of the last ones. So 2 more questions.
Okay.
If you could bring something back from when you were a kid, what would it be? That's not around anymore. What would it be?
Oh.
Like
Mine was Blockbuster.
oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
That was fun, dude.
That was fun. Yeah.
Friday night with your friends.
Oh yeah, getting a pizza.
Getting out a movie.
Yeah.
Getting a pizza.
Crush a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Stay up all night, play video games.
Play NHL HITS on the GameCube.
Dude, I had that game. Yeah, I still play it. It's on my.
I love NHL HITS.
I have it on my laptop. I have an emulator on here. Yeah,
No
That's
way.
sick.
Right.
I mean, that's awesome. Man, that just makes you think of like LAN parties.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
if I could bring anything
Halo
back,
2.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think if I could bring back anything, it's just like that moment of like having a Halo 2 kind of like LAN party with
that's the
vibes.
answer for me. Split screen multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Like a
so good
FPS split screen multiplayer.
Okay.
Halo 2, like that era, dude. GoldenEye.
The other.
Oh,
like
God,
on the N64,
yeah.
like just dude, split screen multiplayer. Like back when it was
screen
simple,
peeking.
there was still like auto lock. Like you point your gun near someone, you'll get them. You know, like it's not like you have to have this upgrade.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's so I don't even know what all that stuff is. It's like I don't.
Yeah,
but like just dude.
Yeah.
GoldenEye, dude. Do you ever play? Oh man, it was the same studio that made GoldenEye.
Perfect Dark.
Time Splitters.
Time
2.
Splitters. Okay.
Time Splitters 2, man. They had
I'm
zombie mode.
I remember the game, but I don't think I don't know if I can't remember it enough like what it was like.
Dude, so it was, I mean, I never really played the main story because I didn't own it. I had a friend that had it, but like you had 4-player split screen multiplayer.
Okay.
And the one that we always played was like the zombie mode.
Yeah.
Where you would, there was one zombie and it was you, 4 people, and then they had a bunch of NPCs or whatever.
Wow.
Like 30, whatever it was. And one person would start out as like this zombie.
Yeah.
And if they physically touched someone, that person became a zombie too.
Oh shit.
And so then for everyone else, it was an FPS. Like you would shoot the zombies. So
okay.
like before they physically got to and touch you, you have to shoot them. And so as you went, there was more and more zombies until like finally, like you would basically win if you were last man standing.
Okay.
And like all 29 other or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That was a fun game, dude.
All right. Love that.
That's a good game.
That's sweet.
Fun.
Anyway, horrible.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Like that feeling of like the Halo 2 like multiplayer like LAN thing, like it. My friends of mine, one of my best friends, Mike, he had his family lived in a warehouse. They had a packaging business.
Okay.
And, like, they it really it's really funny way they set up. Like his dad and his mom lived in like trailer outside, and then he lived in one of the offices.
That's like when you're a kid, you're like, this is the best, and like later on, you tell your friends about it, and they're like, wait, what?
You
like,
live in a warehouse?
Bro, that's kind of fucked up.
It's like it's for real. But yeah, no, but as a consequence, like we would in this conference room, we would set up all of the computers. And
that's sweet.
And like you could set up there, and then in one of the other conference rooms, we'd set up another room.
Okay.
So we get all set up, then go down the street to Little Caesars, grab our wares.
There it is.
Come on back.
Dude, yes.
And be up till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, like mind you, we're like 16, 17, whatever.
Yeah. Pounding some monsters.
That's the dream.
Monsters and Little Caesars LAN party.
We were also all, because I was homeschooled and so was the rest of us. So like we would like organize our entire lives to make sure that we had the last 2 days of like school free. So we'd like get together, knock out all the stuff we had to knock out.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday it would start. And that's basically what just life was. Or like, wow. Dang. I haven't thought about itself in a while. It's a good time.
Good. Yeah. No, that's a buddy of mine, because I asked him, because I was like, this was something I was thinking about incorporating into the show just to kind of, add something like like more like a personal kind of level to it.
Yeah.
But he was telling me, he's like, I was all going home when the lights were still on. Like you knew you had to be home before the lights were off, kind of thing, as a kid.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
Speaking of NHL HITS, do you remember the opening song?
Keep rolling.
There it is.
Limp
Oh
Bizkit,
my!
dude.
Limp Bizkit was the opening song.
Dude, I have
Yeah.
to show you this game.
I don't
It
know
was-
this game at all.
It was
Yeah.
fucking fantastic.
Dude, it was this hockey game, and like it's called NHL HITS, and like
Yeah.
not only was it just like a good hockey game,
Yeah.
but like one of the main components was like in hockey, like obviously fighting.
Yeah.
Fisticuffs is a big part of it.
Yeah.
They literally like basically made just the fighting component. It was basically like Mortal Kombat. Like
Yeah.
they, like,
Oh my
the combat
God.
and, like
Yeah.
the mechanics and the combat engine between like how to do that was like unhinged.
yeah.
But then yeah, it's like this hockey game, the coolest game on ice.
Yeah.
And it started off with Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Roll and roll, and it was just like
such
these.
a fucking great game.
It was like videos from the actual NHL of like dudes just
Yeah.
getting like checked into the boards,
Yeah.
and so this game starts, and it had so much wild stuff to where it's like if you got a hat trick
yeah.
with one player, that player would light on fire.
Yep.
And so then this player is just going around the hockey rink like on fire,
but
and it's
yeah.
reflecting the ice, and it was like,
Yeah.
well, these graphics are crazy in 2003
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever it was.
It was
Yeah.
great.
And then I forget what it was. It was like if you had like 3 one-timers or something,
Yeah, the 3 one-timers, they would go. Everyone would be on blue fire.
your whole team would light up in blue fire.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's cool.
It was
Yeah.
such a fun game, dude. Like you would feel it, like the way they made it. Like you would feel it, like when you checked someone in the boards, it was
Yeah,
like your controller would rumble. Like that game is so fun, dude.
That sounds sick.
Oh yeah.
That sounds hella sick.
The coolest game on
I
earth.
Oh, it's so
insane.
badass.
How she starting it off with some Limp Bizkit. Keep rolling.
There you go.
It set the tone.
Yeah.
Now to finish it,
All right,
finish it.
let's
To
do it.
finish
Take
this.
it home.
If
Let's
you had to
road.
describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Oh, jeez.
I know it's a rough one.
We can do it.
Jeez, Mike.
We can do each other.
There you go. Right in front of me.
Hold on, let me close up the windows.
There
real
we
quick.
go.
Let's Get a
Yeah,
quick
man,
stank.
there
There
we
we
go.
go.
Listen to that.
Oh, we have a lot of Jameson in here.
There it is.
To each other, huh?
Yeah.
No matter how. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I got one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got one. You said you had it first, so you
Yeah.
had it for yourself.
Well, it's hard to like pick, but I have one. It's thoughtful.
Okay.
Max is
I
like,
see that.
he's like, that was one of the things that like struck me really early on as Max and I were like discovering this thing is like, he's just a super, super gifted like listener and like just a really thoughtful person. And he's just super kind and he's a great partner to have.
Love it.
Thanks, man.
That's great.
That was very sweet. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
If I were to say something about Mitch, and there's a lot to it for sure. It's eclectic.
Okay.
I like it.
And I just I guess what I mean by that is that like Mitch's skill sets, like they are just this wild assortment of things that just like as I got to know him as a partner, it's just like, oh yeah, you got that on deck. Oh yeah, you've got that on deck. Like he's a very talented photographer,
Yeah.
and videographer. Like that was one part of his life. He did musical theater for a little bit. He went to school for computer science and has that stuff on deck.
Yeah.
You need anybody to mess up some freaking Google Sheets and what have you. He's master in that capacity too, and he's just freaking like he's also got like this wild passion for music
Yeah.
in a way that like I haven't seen outside of musicians.
Yeah.
They just has on deck that you kind of just got to yourself. Like you just found that through yourself and through your pops and what have you. There's that like the more you get to know him, I'm like, dude, you're just like a kaleidoscope of a human being.
Awesome.
You know? And then just to have all that and be like, oh yeah, you want to have some freaking killer ass beer? I've got that on deck too, man.
I got you all lined up.
Got you all lined up. So I'd say like
Thank
eclectic.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Thank you, Max.
That's great, man. And what's great is like you obviously like you could tell how much you guys care about one another,
Yeah.
and obviously like the passion behind both your voices when it comes to talking about this place and just talking about the industry in general. So kudos to you guys, man, for opening this place, and like hope we got to do this again.
Absolutely.
Love
We'll
to.
do it one more. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
If after we stop recording, you go over the huddle with us and do a shot of Rumplements.
Yeah. I was just.
Otherwise, embargo. We'll never be on again.
We're never gone. You're gone. You're never.
No, we'll
allowed
be
again.
on. I'm just kidding.
No, I know.
I'm not.
But we do have to do it though.
I'm down to do one soon, but today it's because my cousin's birthday. I have to head over to O'Malley's on Seal Beach.
For sure. Don't do a shot, but you do have to go to Huddle.
Just say that you're going to do it, and then you don't have to actually do it.
Okay. We're doing it.
Everyone at home, we're getting wasted.
We're getting chocolate wasted. We're getting Rumple
doing
Mints wasted.
It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. Everybody get home. We're about to go get wasted.
It's 4 a.m. No, it's actually 12:30. But
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No. Oh, man. Dude, thanks, Mike. Thanks for having us. This is fun.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks for being a cool dude, Mike.
Oh, thank you for letting me come down. And everybody, it's off of Randolph and, oh, crap, I had something lined up too. Randolph and Baker. I'm going to see if the mics will catch this. I don't know if they will, but we're going to try because it's the intro to, it won't let me do it because, let's ignore for the session. Let's see if I'll have to do it after. I was going to try to play the intro to Hits right now. Yeah. Oh, no, because I have the Hits game on here, but I don't have my controller with me. But
that would have been so sick.
I will add it in post.
Yeah. We'll get it in post. Don't worry about it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, but thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. You guys got to come down.
Partner.
Keep
on rolling, baby.
You know
what time it is.
If play a hockey game, I don't know what does.
Exactly. Gotta love
set a couple
NHL
dudes on fire.
Damn right. I know that was what made that great too, because it wasn't like 5-on-5 hockey. It was just 3-on-3 hockey.
3-on-3 hockey.
So it was just a lot of open ice,
a
lot of fucking checks under the boards, through the boards.
Yeah, you could slam people through the glass.
Yeah. So good.
We gotta play this game.
So good.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you guys again. Everybody listen, you got to come down here, check it out, check out Synth, have some beers. We had the pale ale was delicious. I had the West Coast. Also tried the beer shot. Just we might have to do another one of those before we finish up.
Oh, well.
Yes. Just want to say thank you guys again.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Man. Appreciate
Cheers,
it.
guys.
Cheers.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, yeah, Mitch and Amax, just great people. And it was super fun. Like, Mitch is obviously a returning guest now. He's been on twice, so I'm super stoked about that. And, man, you guys got to go. You got to get out there, try the beers. I mean, and I heard the neighbors aren't bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because Green Cheek's right across the street. So, yeah, get over there, man. You got to go. Let's see. Next week's episode is the IE a Brew Witches episode, so stoked about that. And then after that is the, oh man, sorry. It's the Cervecería del Pueblo. Wait, yep, just fact checked it. So it is them. So it's Enrique Miranda. That was a great time. And then it will be the, Beachy Brew Co. And then it'll be Boulevard. And then we're also going to be having the Taproom Tailgates reunion episode. So it's going to be good. All right, guys. We got to get going. Got to go record, got to have some beers, a bunch of beers that, I don't always want to have. I do this for you guys. I do it for the research. I do it for the dream. All right. I'm going to shut up now. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Have a great Sunday. Holidays are coming. Christmas is on the fast track. Pray for me in the cold. Pray for me. I don't remember. I can't remember what movie it was. But either way. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great time. Don't forget to support local, drink local, and find your beer. Cheers.